two plants. Right?
Yeah.
Now, you can cut that. You put it wherever you like, it's never going to grow. It's not to grow like. It has to have a node to grow. So anywhere a leaf comes out, even a root comes out, that's a node. It will grow. But don't leave too much of this on. If you leave too much of this on, it's going to rot up to here, not have this roots. So you lose your plant. So you always go to, and you can grow most plants with a leaf like that.
I struggle with something like that sometimes. I try and ease the leaf off, thinking I have to get just the leaf.
No,
but it's so much easier doing it
you
your
left
way.
your node.
Yeah.
So this here is going to rot.
Yeah.
So let's. Some people try and just cut into a tiny bit, but you're not giving it enough area for its roots to grow.
Yeah.
So as soon as you go to touch it, its roots are going to be damaged. Whereas that, the roots and I usually do that.
Okay.
Right? And that'll grow.
Reduce transpiration or?
No, because that's taking the goodness out of your plant, right?
Okay. It's going to concentrate on roots instead?
Yes.
Okay.
Then trying to feed that.
Yeah.
So,
You guys like a water? Sorry, it's quite warm, so I'm not asking. Yeah?
you go, you can push that into the ground.
Yeah.
And give it enough time and it grows well. Take a lot longer.
Okay.
Right? I did ask them to bring.
Do they have to heal over first? Like within 2 or 3 days dry?
If it's anything succulent, yes.
Yeah.
You need to dry it a little bit so it doesn't rot.
Yeah.
Those ones I've just put them straight in the ground and then we don't have roots.
You don't need to heal it at all. You don't need to let it dry off.
Those ones I wouldn't. Succulents, you usually take them off,
Yeah.
sit them somewhere for 2 or 3 days just for the sap to dry up.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but you can put them straight in here as well if it's colder. But the biggest secret to growing plants is knowing when. Where I come from, we get mangoes off mango trees on Christmas Eve. Over here, we get mangoes off mango trees Easter. They just grow differently in Darwin and in Africa. So plants grow to the climate and the temperature of their roots. These plants in winter, you'd have trouble getting them to grow unless you had them down. They just grow like weeds. 90% of plants around here. Like the little tomatoes that sat there. We left some tomatoes in there. Now all of a sudden they're growing.
Thank you.
Right. So the where's the
You mean you grab it?
there's one of the plants over there that I'm going to take pictures of to show you. They're the lilies.
It's on this side or the other?
The Saganiums. Over there we've got the Alex. Can you grab me some Saganiums, please, mate? Alex likes to play with it, but he mainly does the shop. That's a lot of fun stuff. And he likes to play with these bottles.
Oh, yeah.
But they're quite nice. They're different coloured stones. I've just got to fix them up now. The okay, here. Right, out of that you could make maybe 50 plants. Coming up with this. Right. You can do it like that, but do it like that. it's a cutting that's going to take a long time to grow. Right? I do it like that. In weeks it's got roots.
Okay.
But it grows up a much nicer plant, whereas this one's been grown correctly. That one's been grown from what was going to be. So when I'm doing these, okay, now, they've all got a root. You talk about indoor plants, there's a lovely indoor plants on the ground, up around your window, and then root. And if you keep to the able to back up themselves, you've got roots all the time.
And then you just lay that little bit in the soil.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to give me some trays, like the trays are over there,
It's got these ones in. Is that what you're after?
with some soil in them. I can just put all these, put so much soil in your soils here. You put so much soil in, you just stay them all. Yes. Put your soil in. Lay them all out. No fuss, no bother. I usually just put them there to push around with the hand. Put some soil on, put a tray on the top, push it down, and they'll all grow.
And I see you calling that sort of Koya and
And
perla.
Right. Just drop them all. Now, if you want one, there, it's already got a little root. You put him in and he grows straight away. And that would live when it's so it's, and again, you come back to where you see it's joined to your nose. If you put too much in there, it rots and it takes your plant with it. Right? So you do these into little cups, those into little trays, and you have hundreds of plants.
Relative going in my toilet on the shelf, and my boy had been staying with me, but then she left and I forgot about it.
Oh no.
And so all of the leaves died, but I think the
Very hard. Can you give me a neon one,
I can
please?
probably do
Yeah, you can probably redo it, can't you? I think you have it everywhere in the house again.
yeah.
So they can be hard to work with or easy to work with.
Amazing how many you can get out of one plant.
Yeah.
But within 2 weeks, these will be up and going. And again, I'll cut half the leaf off. I always go in, cut half the leaf off. So the plant's not trying to feed that half of leaf, that
Yep.
leaf.
Yep.
You just keep going and doing plants. Or we also, if you want to have a nice hanging basket,
similar story. I think we've got one of those in front of our house. Done it, neglected it. All the leaves are up right at the end. There'll be massive stalks. So,
Yeah, so you can turn it into hundreds.
yeah, that'll be good lessons.
Yeah.
but they really look nice. So you put it in your hanging basket,
That's fine.
put it in your hanging basket like so.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to agree, doesn't it?
Like that,
Yeah.
and then you can put another one in if you want. What they do is they all grow up nicely and bend over, but it's nice and full, it's not empty.
So you get shoots coming
It's
out
like that.
of
All the
different
way,
spots.
roots under each one and off they go.
Okay. It's a nice idea.
In a hanging basket,
Yeah.
my hanging basket, and it's just so easy to do. These ones we put in the bottles, they look quite pretty. Down,
Want to do some of these ones, is he?
like money plates. These guys are called money plants. You're supposed to get money if you touch them. I don't know what happens if you grow them. I've got
I thought you're supposed to have a body from the dog.
Well, I've heard so many different, portulacas. And when I came to Western Australia, people used to go and have this money plant. I couldn't wait to see this money plant. I was like, well, portulacas supposed to be live. I've got them everywhere, but I've got anybody to say first. But you can do these from a little leaf, push them in, just take a piece of leaf off, push him in.
Yeah.
You can do it from a little branch, or you can put that whole branch.
Yeah, I've just gone along.
And the soil mix that you put that into. Same.
This one you can put it in sand, you can put it in almost anything, and it'll grow. But, I like to keep, and those up there is great, I like to keep mine all nicely trimmed. They make a nice little bonsai if you keep them nicely trimmed because they get really thick. They're so easy to do.
Yeah.
It's,
Can't find anything on this one. You've got some of them.
oh yeah.
They're the variegated.
Fancy plants.
Good
That's
one.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And sadly, they sell it with saying it's got a stem, and they give you this, and that one's got nice roots, but it didn't have nice roots. It struggles to grow, so it's just a But now you can cut that there, you can cut that there, you've got a lovely plant. I would sell it, I don't sell it. I'm not into fancy plants. People, there's a man in South Australia sells that for $2,500.
Wow.
He's sitting there, and they're all $12.95 plants. Not the big ones over there with the stick. But there were some really big, expensive figures.
Yeah.
Figures, and philanthropies, and I think it was Jambanis. That one wasn't good. He's paid $12 here for them. And he said he could take them to Oxford and sell them for $2,500.
Wow.
each.
Far out.
It's not bad. Something.
Oh my God. That's a big market.
So, when you look at buying a plant, the cheaper it is, the better it is. Expensive ones, which you don't grow. They're designed, this is Alex, it's what he does.
What you were saying when you grow 20 bucks.
I think
You can do them in just water, or you can put these ones have the zeolite in the bottom. Just they tend to grow a bit more when you have some sort of base for them to sit into. When they're just in water, they don't tend to grow as much out the top. But these have just been sitting there, changing water every 1 to 2 weeks. Just give them a bit of a plug out.
We'll put, these will go into rockets today. And within, that's all the scraggly things that can be.
Yeah.
He shoves them in the hole and let them grow. So he could do that at the shop while the customers is playing. He's got a lot and so forth.
I'm a little worried about thousands of dollars worth of that now. It's just that need to be put somewhere safe rather than it's tougher than it looked.
They are, and that's it done right.
Yeah.
I couldn't. All of those have got roots, so I can't say that. That's the only one I have trouble with there. And that's what they do. They'd sell that bit in there. It hasn't got any roots on it.
Yeah.
But
So
they don't.
it would just die.
But they don't need it to grow because if it grows, it. So
Sneaky.
yes, not strong. They're nice. have part of the screen. So I just like helping people. When people retire, especially people that have been having a hard, a busy very, mummy life, and they retire, and the first few weeks are okay.
And it's like a holiday.
It-
Third up, I'm not retired yet. Health. I'm just not
your body just goes down because it doesn't have that anxiety to look at, because you don't have that anything to do. Like you get up in the morning, you go to work, and you've got all the jobs to do. You've got an interest once you retire, especially people who have to retire. And have you, what did you used to do?
I was a teacher.
School teacher.
Yeah, I could make this breakdown. I married him within
It all
all my
goes south at
super,
once.
all my super went, and I ended up just living on pension.
And it's very hard.
It is hard.
Just a lot. And we need people like yourself to be teaching children. Not the children that maybe have a nervous breakdown, the children that had the nervous breakdown.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there are so many children out there in that situation. I never went to school, so I can't imagine. I lived on the cattle station, we worked all day, done our school work at night.
That was probably
And so I never done it. So I don't know what it's like. My younger brother and sister done School of the Air, which they found all right for a little while since they were old enough to leave school. But I couldn't imagine getting up and going to school. I've got children here that love COVID. Just want to go back to school every day.
yeah.
And children who have been told they'd never be able to do anything, the girl in particular, was a frail looking girl, or I think because of the way she'd been picked on, and she just loved it. And she was having nervous problems. She didn't want to get into school. Because it's a mother paid for a course on the internet, a teacher on the internet. Because she was doing so well, she said, she was always a failure. Because people, children, didn't understand it. They didn't want to hurt someone, they just have a go at her and that's her finish.
Yeah. Seen that, been there.
I don't know how you put up with it. I had 3 sons in school and a couple of foster sons.
Well, actually, I used to relish the opportunity to take kids who were struggling or
Yes.
had problems, whatever, and try and turn them around. That was,
And what about doing that? It's needed.
well, that's what it's
Yeah, but they're in the same boat as what you are.
yeah.
So you understand what their problem is and they understand what your problem is. I watch these beautiful, innocent little kids, and I've got a beautiful little girl comes in into the nursery, and I've known since she was little. And she's just so pure and so trusting, and all could go to school. Be taught different things. We lived in the bush when I had my 2 other sons. And I used to teach them on writing correspondence. When they went to school, the teacher said, forget all you've learned, you learn the way we teach. And that destroyed my oldest son. Because everything he thought was right wasn't right. Because correspondence don't teach you all the skills. So, you can make a difference, you can make a difference. There's not a person in this world who can't make a difference. Step that aside to help. That's what I'm there about, is people talking and realising other people got problems as well, and making help them as that one. It's all of a sudden going to work. You want to run something up there? You want to run something up there? Or run just kids?
Okay, I'll think about that.
Now, the skill that you've got, that the young people teaching the children haven't got, is you live a different life. And I had an old generalist who used to work around here. He was retired, he grew up in here. Everything here was something that reminds me of him. He died a few years ago from cancer. And he was born deaf. And because he was born deaf, he couldn't talk. And he was a really big man. And he was a local band in town. And he'd lean against the post, something metal, and he could feel vibration from the band. So he'd go and he'd do this band line, things called the band. And he said, so he started playing. By the time he was 17, he was an important part of the band, and he was now moving on to tour, and had hearing aid, which he turned off if he didn't want to talk to you. But that man, him and I were going to do this, help people, teach people. So, never think you can't do it. You can do it. It's just a different way. And that was even more than I think.
It's a massive tree, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it. But I laughed. When I come back and I laughed, I said, you know what that's going to do? We didn't kill it.
Yeah.
I said, no, you didn't. Don't see what it does.
What would be your advice to keep it down, a big tree,
Yeah.
in that case?
Cut your branches nicely, shake them off above the node, and then you'll get your nice, like your settiers, not settiers. Right. They're out there. French patties.
Oh, yeah.
You can do so French patties numbers. Not as vigorous as what a feet will.
Yeah.
Because they hack my finger up there and he does the same thing, it's huge. But that's what happens. So if you want them, you have your main branch coming up. Have one branch, I usually do 3 nodes. One branch, one node, 2 nodes, just about the third node. And then it will grow out in a sensible way. But if you cut it down low, it's going to grow.
So all of those suckers that have come up,
Yes,
I might cut them off, or will I end up with another 50 of them?
possibly.
Maybe I'll just keep cutting.
Yeah, I think that's
You
good.
could just keep cutting them off,
Yeah.
or you could like pick ones and take them out and cut them up the node,
Yeah.
and have a pretty tree. They are a pretty tree and they grow lots and lots of fruit.
Start planting them and selling them.
Hey.
People love things. I don't, but
I do.
yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
I used to when I was a kid, but they get grubs in Queensland.
Yeah. You gotta get them at the right time.
Only ate one grub and that was none. Yeah.
Best not to think about.
Yeah.
I
Best not to think about.
Free protein.
when you take a bite, the rest of the grubs big little very it's sweet. Yeah. Right. So what you put is fruit in your pocket, tea full of grubs. No, just pretty much exact like that. But that is about 10. You come in 1, 10, 10.
Hello.
Right? But you could take cuttings and sell them big. Pay money for the big trees.
Yeah. Especially if, like, because it's seed grown, it's just luck that it's hanging out to be a tasty one.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
everything you put in your kitchen to eat has got a seed or some way of growing. Potatoes, every line of potato will grow. It's growing in the soil. And they're just a beautiful fruit stuff to eat.
Yeah.
Especially the potatoes, they don't have skin on them. And they're just so fresh and
Yeah.
different from normal potatoes.
I'm very careful to talk about potatoes, saying that you should buy seed potatoes. One just being treated with anti-fungus or something.
And you know they charge you about 5 times a week.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't buy them. But so you can use.
Yeah, every eye on every potato, and most potatoes have got at least 2 eyes.
Yeah.
You just cut a tiny bit out with a proper meat and they'll all grow. An old wheelbarrow's good. Just throw all the rubbish and stuff in the old wheelbarrow. And you tip the old wheelbarrow over, you put all the potatoes and off. Get the small ones got back in the garden, go get 4 tyres, 3 tyres, or 2 tyres. Kick the top of the tyre up. But it's food, and you know, a lot of people can't afford to buy food. And food is good. This is all good food. Your tomatoes, your pumpkins, your watermelons, your rockmelons, they all grow. You can have those growing in the yard. So, if you feel you can feed yourself, it takes half of your stress